Hi everyone, I'm Saiful. So today we are still using Kill Microvision to actually program our STM Nucleo-Board. I am currently using STM Nucleo-Board F401RE for this project. So the task for today is that we want to use a SysTick Timer in order to control the LED. From previous tasks, we control the LED by just programming it to turn on based on the output port, and we also include incorporated buttons. When we turn on buttons, it will light up the LEDs. But now we have two LEDs as in the configuration. We want to light up these LEDs alternatingly between each other. LED 1 will light up while LED 2 is turned off, and it will alternate continuously. And the interval between switching those two LEDs we will set using SysTick system. So in order to do that, we have to declare some of the SysTick enable parameters. I will show you first what's in my startup. Okay, so startup you can get from here, and we can edit from this label, from this line onwards to actually program our LED how you want it to turn off and turn off. So we want the LED to be toggling on and off. We have to declare first here under after we declare our SysTick everything here, we declare our GPIO bit set reset registers for the two LEDs. We have LED 1 and LED 2. LED 1 will be the green one. LED 2 will be the amber one, or yellow if you prefer. So because, okay, LED ilum means that LED 1 ilums means that it turns on the LED, while LED D ilums means it turns off the LED. So in order to set that illumination, we have to set this bit 12 for port A12, and we have to reset this bit 12 to turn off the port A12. Okay, for LED number 2 it's a bit different. If you want to turn on, the difference is because the configuration, as you can see from the figure over here, is that LED number 2 is connected, is tied to high 3.3 volt, while LED number 1 is tied to ground. So in order to turn on the LED, we need to reset. In order to turn off the LED number 2, we need to set. So that's the difference between those two LEDs. So in order to to turn on the LED, we have to reset bit 4, which is this one. And in order to turn off, we have to set bit 4, which is this one. Okay. So the rest I think I'll explain on the go. Very fast one. So the LEDs, the functions that I call here is just for me not to get confused. LEDs on 2, LEDs number 2 on, LED off 1 means LED number 1 off. So we load the set shift register, we load LED 1 to be off, the illum, and then we load LED 2 to be illum. Same goes for LEDs on 1 and off 2, which is we on LED number 1 and off LED number 2. This is just a basic code. You can just follow this one. Okay, in our main one, we have to set a little bit more. The first line here is for your clock. You have to set these values, and this is for GPIO configurations for port A. Mode, type, speed, and pull up, pull down registers. This is the output data registers, and this is the bit set reset registers. So this is the stick parameters: stick control, stick load, and stick value. you can follow this one. Disable stick, we declare as 000, and system reload. So this is where we declare the interval of the toggling, how fast you want it, or you want the LED to toggle. So right now, the system is actually toggle 1 second delay between the two LEDs. Okay, so the value 0 and enable stick, we just set it to be 7. So in your main GPIO main program, we just need to load a few things. First is the clock, then you load the clock. To enable the clock, you have to put it to bit 1. Then you load the stick control. You disable your stick control first. Then you load your SysTick with the interval that you have declared earlier. Then you load your SysTick value register equals to val, which is 0 up here. Didn't change anything, and you enable your stick control. You re-enable your stick control. Okay, so for this part over here, we have to set the ports to be output mode, the general purpose output mode. We want to write 01 onto this address, GPIO_A_mode R mode registers. So what we do is that we logical OR, this is logical OR, R1, and we immediately write into R1 these values, shift the address by 24 bits to the left, and write 01 for PE12. Okay, and we shift 8 bits to the left to write 01 in this address for PE4 as output mode. Okay, output mode, you have to write 01. All right, so for type, we have to set all pins to be push and pull, and we set all pins to be low speed low. So we didn't set anything here, it's by default. Okay, right, so let's try build and see what happened. Okay, first, okay, you can click to build this program. You can click here or press F7. Okay, once you press that, you can see over here build output, there's no errors and there's no warnings, then you can proceed. So in order to transfer this file into your Nucleo-Board, you can simply drag your bin file into your Nucleo-Board. We drag. Okay, so now as you can see, these two LEDs are toggling at 1 second delay. So you light up 1 second and then turn off, light up 1 second and then turn off. Simple as that. So what if you want to do it to toggle it faster? So these values I've already made for 0.51 second, calculate for 0.5 second and 0.1 second. You can calculate these values, the SysTick timer, based on this formula over here. Okay, once you calculate this, you can write it into your program, and you can upload it, build it to see whether there's an error or not. So let's try for 0.5 second delay. We command this first, and uncommand this line, save, and then we build again. 0 errors and 0 warnings, so we can proceed. Okay, we drag the file into our Nucleo-Board. Ta-da! Okay, done. So now, as you can see, now the LEDs are toggling a little bit faster. Now is by half a second. We light up half a second, turn off half a second, then switch. Okay, let's try a little bit faster, 0.1 second, and see the difference. Command this first, and uncommand this one. We save, and then we build. Okay, 0 errors and 0 warning. So we can transfer the bin file into our Nucleo-Board. Okay, let's see. All right, now you can see the LEDs are toggling a little bit faster. Now it's by 1/10 of a second. Is it 1/10 of a second? 0.1 second. Okay. You can change the SysTick timer based on the formula that I showed previously, and you can modify to whatever speed that you want it to test. Right? But please make sure that your declaration inside your startup here to be correct, which LED you want to turn on and which LED you want to turn off. All right, thank you. That's all for today.